first move of the leg day is going to be RDLs. I just have 15s on the bar right now. I didn't do any accessory to warm up. I just did my typical warm up, so I'm not trying to load the bar right now. These are going to be more glute focused, so come up. I'm going to go about shoulder width apart, and I'm going to put my toes pointed out just a little bit. I'm going to put a bend in my knee, pushing my hips back. 1, 2, 8, 9, and 10. Trading these out for the 25s. Shoulder width apart, toes pointed out, hips go back. 1, bar glides down the legs. 2, I'm not bending over, I'm pushing my hips back. 3, 4, 9, and 10. Sometimes I go back and forth between using dumbbells for better glute engagement, just because if I do the barbell, sometimes I just recruit my hamstrings a little bit more, which is fine. But I'm feeling pretty good glute engagement, so I'm not worried. Now, if I wanted to target my hamstrings more, I'd do what's called a stiff leg or straight leg RDL. So very minimal bend in my knee, going straight down like that. But today, we're focusing on the glutes, so wider stance, bend in our knees. All glutes. Up. This is probably as heavy as I'm going today. I'm going to do 3 more sets at this weight, 3 working sets. 1, 2, 3, 9, and 10. Whew. All right. Next up is Bulgarian split squats. So I just threw these back into the rotation. I've been doing stationary lunges with the barbell, which is still I'm gonna do often, but I haven't done Bulgarians in probably a couple months, so putting these back in the rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, and 10. Woo. So, rule of thumb with any lunge movement, farther out, forward lean is going to be more glutes. The more narrow and straight up is going to be more quads. As usual, I like a good mixture of both, or more glute focused, so I add a forward lean. Worst part is doing the other side. So I'm going to do about 3 to 4 sets of these. I'm not too worried about upping the weight. I know my limits. I'm just reintroducing these, so I'm probably going to stick with the 45s. I'm a liar. I just did a set with the 50s. I was like, okay, I just got 10 out of the 45s. I can for sure do the 50s. So I did 8 reps. And I think I only have 1 more set left in me. And we'll see how many I can get. Get our position right. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's all I got. All right, we've got glute kickbacks on the cable. So this goes for all unilateral exercises I've done today. Typically, you want to start on your weaker leg. Not every single time though, because you want to make sure they're each getting the attention they need. So it's good to switch it up, you know, using your stronger side first versus using your weaker side first. So a good mixture. I'm starting with my left side right now. We're in kind of like a runner stance, okay? And we're leading with our heel, okay? Leading with our heel, pushing back through my heel squeezing my glute at the top. Slight bend in my knee. 3, 4, slow and controlled. 10, 11, and 12. And for these, I just do one leg, all 4 sets, and then the other leg, all 4 sets. That way I'm not flipping back and forth between the attachment. Slight step back, slacken the cable, bend in our knees, pushing through our heel. 2, 3, 4, 11, and 12. All right, we're halfway. Probably gonna go up just a little bit more. All right, 4th set. 1, 2, 3, 9, and 10. You know, oftentimes I'll get, okay, well, I'm feeling it in my supporting leg. Like, I'm feeling it a lot. And that's gonna be normal, but make sure you're not completely just leaning all the way over and putting all of your weight into that front foot. You're putting your weight into that front supporting foot, but make sure you're not completely toppling over. So that's why we make sure we're pushing back with that heel and not just pushing all of our weight into the supporting leg. All right, last thing. We've got hyperextensions. So form rundown. We're targeting our glutes here. So feet are on the platform, but our heels are the main focus on the platform. We're turning our toes out and we're scooting them all the way up to the top. I'm gonna grab a plate, kettlebell, bar, whatever it is. Curving our shoulders in, extending all the way down, digging our heels into the platform, pushing ourselves up through our heels, squeezing our glutes at the top. We're not overextending at the top, coming way too far up. Just enough to squeeze our glutes. 3, 11, and 12. All right, you're gonna do about 3 sets to 10 to 12 reps.